itong post ni Mr. J. Sonza. Sabi niya, after yesterday's House mini trial, it strengthened our resolve to now file a case against Representative Gerbil Luistro and the Justice Committee before the court. Ito, panibagong kaso. Tatlong kaso sa Supreme Court, isang kaso sa Regional Trial Court, panglimang kaso na ito na isasampa. Their wanton disregard of the Constitution, their own house rules and other laws is too much to ignore. Their foolishness and disrespect for the rights of other people, including their colleagues, must be stopped. Theirs is a mockery of democracy, the fundamental laws and the convention of decency and the value of respect. Nakaka-PI na sila. PI, nagmura na. For the love of country and the Filipino people, let's go to court, mga kuya kong abogado at mga ate kong abogada. Sige, go, go, go! Ito, nagiging exciting. Ulitin ko, 3 petition na ang naisampa sa Supreme Court. Pang-4 sa Regional Trial Court, petition ni Attorney Mans Castro. Kung matuloy ito, pang-5 na. I don't know kung saan sila magsasampa. Supreme Court ba o Regional Trial Court? Most likely siguro ito, Supreme Court. Itong papupuntahan ni na Mr. J. Sonza. Salamat po, Mr. J. Sonza, sa inyong pagmamahal sa ating bayan. Kat Cabrera. Seems like the Supreme Court is not stopping the process outright, but observing first to determine if House proceedings comply with the Constitution. Agree. Maganda yung ginawa ng Supreme Court na hindi sila nag-issue kaagad ng temporary restraining order. Inoobserbahan. Kaya yung hearing kahapon, sabi ni Attorney Trexe, ingat na ingat daw itong mga kongresista sa kanilang sinasabi. Paulit-ulit daw, this is just clarificatory. Nawala na yung pinagmamalaki nila na yes, this is a mini trial. Nawala na. Takot na silang gamitin yung mini trial dahil madidikdikan sila, matatamaan sila sa kanilang mini trial na salita. Saan ka nakakita na 2 klaseng trial daw? Full-blown trial sa Senado, sa Kamara is mini trial lang daw. Ano bang klase? Parang hindi abogado kung magsalita. So, agree ako niyan. The Supreme Court is observing the proceedings. Kaya, sige lang. Ituloy nyo lang ginagawa nyo. At Dole Naval, their mini trial turns into a comedy skit. Lalo na yung kay Madriaga. Ang daming katatawanan. Lalo na yung pag-iyak niya. Ano ba yan? Hardened criminal? Iiyak nang dahil lang sa naalala niya yung mga napagdaanan nila ni BP Sara. Ipinagmalaki pa yung birthday greetings ni BP Sara. Si BP Sara mapagbigay. Nagbibigay ng birthday greetings yan. Saan ba yun? Nung nasa The Hague siya, pwede ba i-greet mo ng ganito? Yun, nag-greet siya. Meron nga akong kakilala close relative ko. Nung nag-birthday, itong relative kong ito, nabigla ko. Dahil may birthday greetings ni BP Sara. Paano? Yung pala, yung husband ng relative kong ito, may kakilala sa close in security ni BP Sara. Classmate. So, ni-request, classmate, pwede ba? Greetings naman ni BP Sara, birthday ang aking wife. Ganito. Ayun, BP Sara. Very accommodating. Happy birthday to, hindi ko lang banggitin yung pangalan ng, kaya nakakatuwa. Ganon si BP Sara. Kaya, yung ipinakitang video na happy birthday Ramil Madriaga, meron pang papel na isinulat. What does it mean? Walang, to me hindi sila close. Kasi kailangan pang isulat yung Ram Madriaga. Ako, kung may nagpapa-shoutout sa akin, request ng shoutout, sinusulat ko. Kasi hindi ko sila masyadong kakilala. Kaya kung nag-shoutout na ko, kunin ko yung listahan ko. Okay, shoutout to, babasahin ko. Ibig sabihin, hindi ko sila masyadong close, kailang nanonood lang sila sa akin. Ganon yun. Kaya si Madriaga, wag kang mag-isip, Madriaga, na feeling close kayo ni BP. Very accommodating lang si BP, mag-greet dyan. So, those pictures or videos mean nothing. Yung testimony ni Madriaga kahapon is more of a narrative but devoid. Halos walang matitibay na ebidensyang naipakita laban kay BP Sara. O, pinasinungalingan siya ni Ombudsman Martires. Pinasinungalingan siya ng may gumawa ng painting. Yung mga chicken na ipinakita niya, ang daling gumawa ng gano'n. Madaling gumawa, kailang pagdating sa trial, diyan natin makikita. Sana matuloy ang trial. Sana tatayo si Ramil Madriaga at i-cross-examine ni Senator Marcoleta. I-cross-examine ng mga Porto Narbasa lawyers. Ay, nako, yan ang tunay na bloodbath. Kaya humanda na kayo. Yung mga script writer, director ni Madriaga, na mapapahiya talaga kayo pagdating sa trial sa Senado. Mga kababayan, sabi niya, statement April 15, 2026, mga kababayan, of all the lies thrown during the Committee on Justice mini trial on April 14, the one I personally take issue with is the claim made by a bar flunker and kidnapping suspect that I needed someone to help me get through law school. Kaya pala marunong mag-imagine, magsalita itong si Madria dahil nakatapos siya ng abogasya, kailang hindi nakapasa ng bar. At the same time, convicted sa kidnap or ransom gang nung una, na-acquit lang siya ng Supreme Court. So ngayon, nakakulong dahil na naman sa kidnap or ransom. Sabi ni BP Sara, I completed my studies on my own terms. I place a higher premium on living a well-rounded life rather than pursuing academic excellence. I never asked any professor for special accommodation for my grades because the bare minimum was easy enough to meet. I was never the subject of any complaint for rudeness or violence against other students at San Sebastian College ba ito? SSC, Recoletos College of Law. I graduated in May of 2005 and took the bar exam in September of the same year. May, June, July, August, September, 4 na buwan lang nag-review. Wow naman. Something that had not been done before at SSC College of Law until my time. Mahirap yan eh. Kasi sinasabi nila pag mag-take ka daw ng board or bar exam, you need enough time. Yung kamag-anak ko, mag-graduate siya ng nursing April 30. Eh, ang board exam ng nursing, August. So, April. May, June, July, August, 4 months. Alanganin daw. Yung 4 months is not enough. Kaya nag-aalanganin yung pamangkin ko kung mag-take na siya ng board exam ng nursing ngayong August. He needs more time. Itong si BP Sara, nag-take ka agad. Wow! At pasado. The exam that year was relatively difficult. I passed the bar on my first attempt with GWA, the General Weighted Average of 80. 5 points above the minimum. 75 ang passing. Madriaga and his cohorts in the House of Representatives do not come close to my capacity to achieve results with very little effort because they cannot even web a believable lie, much less follow the rule of law. Mahina ang direktor, sinasabi niya. Kasi magsinungaling naman lang sila, hindi pa convincing. Pinakamatindi dyan, yung painting eh. Sabi ni Madriaga, niregalo daw niya kay BP Sara, ginawa ng scholar niya sa Laguna. Ngayon, nagsalita yung artist. Hindi basta-basta yung artist anak ng Gaisano family. Come to Mindanao, makikita nyo, halos lahat ng syudad at malalaking bayan may Gaisano Mall. Yun. Anak ng Gaisano, yung gumawa ng painting, iniregalo niya kay BP Sara noong 2021. Birthday ni BP Sara. O how come na iniregalo ni Madriaga? So diyan mo makikita pagkasinungaling si Madriaga. Pati si former Ombudsman Martires, sinabi niya na, sinungaling yung Madriaga, bakit ako tatanggap ng pera sa isang nobody na pwede man akong bigyan diretso ni Digong kung bigyan niya ako. O kay si BP Sara, bakit niya ako padala ng pera na hindi naman kami magkakilala? Grabe talaga ang kasinungalingan ni Madriaga. Mga kababayan, this many trial in the Committee on Justice is true to form for some of its members. Abuse and corruption appear to be the only things that they are capable of. Let us remember that the first impeachment case itself was marred by allegations of bribery involving members of the House of Representatives, and the second impeachment is no better. The failure of the administration to provide relief in this price crisis is not due to lack of resources, but because public funds are being used for political maneuvering to avoid accountability for the most corrupt budget in our country's history. Thank you, Sara Z. Duterte, Vice President of the Philippines. Salamat, BP Sara. Ito ang gusto ko sa ating Vice Pangulo kasi kung may issue, head-on, sinasagot niya. So maraming kasinungalingan na nilabas. Kaya lang, believe ako, dito siya nag-concentrate yung sabi ni Madriaga na mahina yung si Inday Sara sa law school. Kailangan pa niya ng tulong. Tinulungan daw ni Madriaga. O ano ngayon, Mr. Bar Planker. Mahirap yung ginawa ni BP Sara. Halos 4 months lang review, nakapasa kagad. Ito ba, alam kong matinik na abogada si BP Sara kasi nakapasar siya sa training program. Nakalimutan ko, parang pre-judicator program. Kasi, hindi lahat ng abogado ay magiging judge. Remember, maraming abogado, bibihira ang maging judge. Bago ka maging judge, kailangang ipasa mo ang strict na screening at nakapasa si BP Sara. Screening, exam, and then nag-training siya sa program na yan. At nakapasar siya sa training program na yan dahil nakapasar siya, anytime sana kung hindi siya pumasok politika, pwede na siyang maging judge. So, ibig sabihin, di kalidad na abogada si BP Sara. Versus Madriaga, nakagraduate nga ng abogasya, kailang bar planker, so naging kidnap for ransom gang leader na lang.